Won't be long now. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we got to know Florin just a teeny bit, not too much. Didn't want to have too much in there all at the same time. Not like he's been waiting a super long time or anything. But we got started on Florin's storyline and discovered that a tree was hurt in a battle that was partially our doing. This time, we're gonna get mixed up in a plot of CIA documents and the like. Yeah, some pretty shady things were going on. And talk to Kedwin to see if we can get any tips about caring for the tree. Oh, hello. Need something? Let Tora explain. Ah, well, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to help. My research has just started producing some really exciting results, so I can't really tear myself away. I think I should have some free time in 2 months or so. Mind if I ask you to wait till then? Here it comes. At least you're using your powers for good. Hey, Kedwin, you need to take it easy sometimes. That's easy to say, but research is so important. Well, can you put it down for a minute? I wanted to tell you something. Yeah, just put it down for a minute and travel to another country. Well, all right. I suppose a minute won't hurt. Okay, then. Well, I'll try to make it quick. Here's the thing. Right, so you're trying to save the Sophronia tree. I can't help you with the tree, very sadly, but fungicide and antidesicant are definitely my territory. Great. I knew we could count on you, Kedwin. Well, don't count your chickens, child. I want to help you, I really do. I want you, I really do. But I'm currently out of some essential regions. I swear I don't mean to keep making it sound like everyone's into Florin. That's kind of not good, because Florin is like 12. Huh? You don't have what you need? Please don't be so crestfallen, Florin. I can make as much medicine as you need if you bring me the ingredients. How does that sound? Okay, that sounds like a deal. Thank you, Kedwin. Anytime, Florin, anytime. Right, so what is it you need? First, the fungicide. 5 Olstepirinium flowers and 5 frozen sapphires. And for the antidesicant, 3 amber leaves and 10 ghost Dudleya plants. Got it, thanks. We'll get you what you need. Just be careful out there. Kedwin is a good man, pure and simple. Let's go get those ingredients. The Olstepiriniums, if that's a real name, I am so sorry to all the botanists in the audience, I genuinely don't know, are found on the northern end of the central plain in Temperantia, completely uncharted territory for us. I really want amber leaves, just the idea of a leaf inside of some amber and how pretty that would look, how it'd be like a perpetually autumn colored thing. That sounds so beautiful, and I just want that. Could I find this around the Toxbloom Shrine, maybe, or something? Is agronomy, not botany? If we can pick up some flowers from this, that'll get Floren's field scum. Hey, look at that, a flower right there. As for some fun facts about Florin, I don't think Florin really changed a lot throughout development. I think that they just kind of had this design throughout and didn't really do much with it. But one thing that I learned while researching Florin, jumped over that, is Florin's Japanese name is Fireflies, and I really liked that. I think it's very a fitting name, and I'm kind of sad that they changed it. It's a beautiful name, actually. I think it also kind of goes gender neutral, kind of leading into Florin's whole thing of nobody really being sure what gender Florin is at first glance. I think it would really fit, and I'm kind of sad that they changed it. I know that Florin's more on topic with plants and all that, but bugs are common around plants too, you see. And not every name's got to be super on the nose. Is this gonna be it? Lots of flowers, lots of florality. Nature boy, there we go. And sure, I guess I could show this while I'm here because there won't really be another good opportunity to do so. On the northern end of Temperantia, there's this sheer cliff that's honestly not all that tall, but there's not any easy way to climb up it. Note that I said easy. People have found ways to get up on top of this ledge and glitch their way out of bounds. It's one of the easier ones to get up, and I think just because it's so off to the side and no quest ever explicitly takes you up here, it was not really checked on during development, but there's nothing up there but a bunch of rocks, nothing to interact with. You can go up there if you want. Just thought that'd be kind of fun to point out. Hey, I went and I picked a few more flowers, got a compassion up for Zeke as well.
You'd hear the flowers speak if you'd only listen.
He has compassion for the plants. Oh, and this came back. I checked to see how much time was left on it, and I happened to do it right as soon as it finished. I didn't get a notification for that.
I'll be sure to whip it out next time.
Keep it in your pants, dude.
Feel like I'm getting there.
I'll be your rock.
Look, Barry, a cool new toy.
I'll have to help you guys out a little more.
The other material I don't have is the Brianak Occupied Zone. This is my #2 entrance, a skip travel point that we got access to when doing some quests around Mor Ardain, dealing with the anti-imperialist types. It's kind of funny how bad you can make anything sound by putting anti before it, though, because in our world, having an empire would probably not be very well liked. Okay, so Florin. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, mister? I throw the ball at you! I missed.
What's here?
He ran away! He's level 62! That shouldn't have been like... Okay, I probably would have still kicked his ass, but when looking at just a numbers game, we were on a pretty even playing field, bro. So this whole place is right outside of the capital, and it's where the anti-imperialists have just set up their stronghold. Doesn't really seem all that smart to me. I mean, all these imitation Podrags can't be as smart as the real one, let's be real. No one can do that.
Let's see.
Entomology, so that's probably not it. I'm trying to find the right point. I see a white gold chest over there behind the He's laying down and going to bed, oh my god. 69. Ah! No! 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 I swear I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! No! Well, we find ourselves involved in this now, I guess. Oh, this is bad. I have all the aggro. No!
Clean up here. We won't lose again.
I've had it with getting beat up.
Whoa! Florin, like I wanted to get beaten up. Jeez. That might be my new favorite way that I have died in this whole stupid journey. Okay, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm not having fun. I just... That was pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the stupid ways to die I have managed to pull off, that one might be my favorite. White gold, white gold! 5 lock picking, it's of no matter, I have this just fine. There's a legendary core crystal and a rare. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you're the type that just runs away like a scared little girl. Okay, no, we're fine.
I think I learned something just now. Turns out, hitting things with a ball is fun.
All right, well, if we gotta fight our way through some enemies, we might as well go over Floren's battle skills, as we haven't seen those yet. Floren's first battle skill, White Lilies, increases aggro reduction. Probably not gonna see much benefit out of this. Has low aggro anyway due to class effects due to being a healer. The Coming of Spring increases effectiveness of party healing at max affinity. This is a pretty good effect and really cements Floren's role as an effective healer with being a bitball and all. And Blossom Fall restores HP to teammates when Floren's driver dies. I kinda don't like this setup. It's nice for a desperation heal if someone's gonna come and get you, but I'm not gonna build my setup around my healer getting killed. It is a strong heal. It can do up to 100% HP, so it is good. It's just not something that I think you wanna be willingly triggering. More of a safety net than anything else. Somehow I got into a battle with a unique monster while I was while I was trying to pick flowers. Not the counter I expected to have, but maybe, just maybe, we can do a lot of fall damage to it and kill it almost instantly. I was gonna say we could see Floren's level 4 special while we're at it, but that works too, you know? Whichever you like. We got a gold thread going, it's gonna be the combo finisher, here we go! Floren's level 4 special!
The enemy's element is now
I sense a great
fire.
fire in its heart. Threat level is
I've
significant.
been training for this.
Just follow my lead. Enthralled much? This ends here.
That looked cool! Even got the topple off! That was awesome! Florin! I don't think I've ever even seen that level 4 before. There's some blades you just don't really attack with all that much, and they're just kind of blade combo fillers, if anything else. See, I just don't really think about them much, but that one was great. I don't want to get out of range of this enemy. We've been kicking its ass so well, and I don't want to lose it.
Maybe things will get interesting.
Hi. Well, you're here to help your dad, I guess. A little 2 could be kind of nice. We can finish with electric, chain attack, sound good? Pandora's who I gotta go to if you guys launch it. Ouch. Shot a point blank. Oh, you already launched him. And we'll chain attack with him up in the sky. So in all, Florin is entirely focused on healing. Good healing, not good anything else. Battle skills are focused around being a healer, and what's weird is that his best heal is from dying. I kind of don't want their healer equipped to die in the first place. So the fact that he's a healer means that he struggles to be useful, and we've already seen blades who heal enough HP and are great at plenty of other things. Good bursts. Pandoria wants to use her level 2 special a whole bunch for one of her skills. Her level 2 special.
You're up, chum.
You got it.
Yeah? Doesn't quite cut him down. Oh, of course, it had to be Cutie Pie. Whoever else would it have been? Shoot him down.
Enemy down.
500,000 damage with only 1 orb. Didn't even activate the true form to do it. Rare core crystal, common core crystal. High-tech eye patch! Excusez-moi? High-tech eye patch. You bet I'm happy about that. Ultimate Lightning Fury Slam! I didn't really feel into the rest of it, I just wanted to use my special. As you inferred from my excited yelling without needing to be told, the high-tech eye patch is a better version of the leader's eye patch. Yes, 52% damage increase after canceling from an auto attack. One of the best ways of increasing damage at all. We got a 50 and a 52 now. Though that 50 doesn't really seem like it's helping him all that much. It's only giving us a buff with Pandoria right now with our current blade, so one of them is more situational than the other. But still, the fact that that is a non-situational damage increase that's even better than the male loincloth can be good. All of that was for this collection point. Does it even have flowers
What's
in it?
here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb. Searching database.
It might? Not what I wanted, but at least we got to show that, so it wasn't a total waste of time. That's a very good unique monster to take down. Got a level up for Zeke as I was hunting around and got another high-tech eye patch from one of the regular soldiers! These enemies are good! A round table medal was a thing that got dropped by the flag. Restores HP when canceling an auto attack. That's a legendary, that's better than the unique monster, what the crap? How does that make any sense? Well, Rex, you can take that now. Jeez.
I'm jealous.
Great work.
I've been taking so long to find this, the Mert group got back.
Please, someone explain the point of small talk. I can do even better.
This sword may just save your life.
Empire of Morardain got development level up 4. Illegal dumper or rival pod, I don't know what that does. Physical defensive emergency guard, topple resist, blowdown resist, and 2 contracts. Can't keep up with all this stuff, man. It's just pouring out of my ears. This game gives you so many things to do. It's why I think it's such a good value for the money. So the good news is, it's not the one that is right next to you when you start that I just barely missed. The bad news is, it's right behind you when you start out. You just walk down this pathway, eventually you come to this one next to this rock over here. That's not very descriptive because they're all next to rocks. Everything is next to rocks. I'm next to a rock. And that'll get you the amber leaves that you need. But at least we got to see some cool stuff in the process. It's not like it was a huge waste of time. Hi, Kedwin. We brought the ingredients. Oh ho, great job, Florin. I'll get mixing now. Please bear with me a moment. Ah, here we are. Here are your fungicide and antidesiccant. Fungicide and antidesiccant. As for the tree brace, I would suggest the Sates Lumber Company. Gotta kill a tree to save a tree. Well, thank you for everything, Kedwin. Really, we are in your debt. Don't mention it, child. It's enough to see Floren's radiant smile. Huh. Thank you, Kedwin. Really. Okay, let's head over to the lumber company camp. Well, take care out there. And do come to visit here. Will do. Till then. Maybe I was more right than I thought to be making that joke. Have I told you I've traveled all over Allrest as a botanist? Let me give you a few tips. What would you like to know first? What? You have choices for me. Ever hear of Serious Anemone? Yes, I have. You don't see too many around too often, but you can usually find them down in the Fonsamima waters. He gives you hints on where to find some rare items. That's surprising. Amber, yes, I am very aware of the Amberleaf. Old city of Tedim. Well, that's not where my botany research told me to go look for those, I'll say that much. What about Tantal? Tantal? Never thought you'd be asking me about that place. I'm afraid I can't help you there, mate. Tantal's a closed-off country, and seldom few are allowed in. Plus, you never know what the Titan's gonna be from one day to the next. Heh, guess I'm just not done with my research just yet. Elgo! What's the matter, you need anything? We're looking for a tree brace. Do you think you have one we can use? A tree brace? Why on Allrest would you need one? Well, the truth is... Oh, I see. Well, for a Sophronia tree, you'll need an exceedingly sturdy one for sure. Friends can make one here? Well, yes, I could. But a brace for a big tree like that, it needs some special ingredients and processing. Let's see now. I should be able to make do with 5 pieces of healing teak found all across Gormont. Thank you, we'll get on that straight away. Well, let's Huh? Where's Florin? Florin over there, stare at processing process. What in the world? What is the matter, miss? Why do you gaze upon our work with such sadness? Why don't people treat nature with more respect? We are all part of nature, you must know this. Ah, I see. You love trees, don't you, miss? Yes, trees and wildflowers. All plants are my friends. Friends, you say? Such a kind child you are, miss. In any case, I'd like to assure you we do not treat nature roughly here. Huh? But it is true we make our livelihood humbly taking the lives of trees and other plants. Mankind wouldn't be able to flourish otherwise. But that's exactly why we are more thankful to the trees than anyone and treat them with respect. We in this lumberyard try not to waste even the smallest bits of wood, going to great lengths to find uses for them. Wow, okay. I bet you'll make us the best tree brace the world's ever seen. Oh, is that what you needed? Yeah, we needed to save a friend. Is that so? Well then, I'll make sure myself it's a great one. Really? Of course. Before I can do that, you'll have to bring me some healing teak. All right. I don't have any of this. What? Oh, it's a red collection orb thing. Don't see too many of those these days. Looks like we're just popping all over the Titan to grab these. Rex leveled up from killing that level 14 monster in our way. Oh, looks like you got us the healing teak. We'll get started right away. Just wait there, okay? Okay. Right, it's done. It should be able to brace any tree, no matter how big. The thing's not really that large, I'm just saying. Maybe Floren just wanted the luxury model to really show that it cared. Tree braces really look powerful? Yeah, it's a manufactured thing, but it looks like it's breathing, growing. You've got a good eye, miss. You can be sure we wouldn't just want to kill a tree or plant. We just shape it so that it can live alongside us. Ah, but here we are still chatting, while the Sophronia tree waits for your help. Right, thanks again. Ah, and it's nice and rainy out. This tree's gonna have a great day getting watered and getting its trunk propped up. You know, I was just thinking, if we kill the tree in order to make a brace for another tree, does that make that first tree an organ donor? I think it kind of does. The epidermis is an organ on humans and everything, or on anything, really. So, it makes sense.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll make you all better.
How's it going? Is it working?
Yes, it's okay. She should be back to her old self in no time.
That's great. I guess our work here is done.
Nice one, Florin.
Thank you. And I'm sure the tree would thank you as well, if she could.
Even though it's just a tree, I hope it knows that everything is okay now.
Of course she does. She's just as aware as we are.
What a world, eh? You learn something every day. Thank you, Floren.
You're welcome.
Phew, you sure are going to some trouble to heal some useless tree. I guess this lousy Sophronia is a pretty big deal or something, eh? You guys. Are you here to harass Florin again? You got it, kid. I double-checked and there's no way that girl's not hiding something. I told you I don't have them. Obviously you wouldn't say you have them if you're trying to hide things. So what, I should tell you I have them? Aha, so you do have them! Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know what to tell you anymore. I think in the end, it'll come down to another fight. Rex looking cool, then wielding Nia's weapon there. Seems so, kid, seems so. But this time, we brought more friends, as well as a battle plan. This time, you won't get away. You'll tell us everything. Oh, sir, you never considered the fact that you are the villain of a level 5 Blade Key Affinity quest, and you're only level 33! You going down, man! Florence should have no trouble just kicking you into next week. It collided off of your head several times right there. That was kind of funny looking. Throw that, pulverizing dunk. We can heal myself up a little bit, switch over to Pandoria, do an unnecessary launcher as he dodges it anyway. And then we'll go for a volcano. He sounded so mortified that he lost. Let's keep the action away from the tree if we can. Dropped an assault stone, rare variant. Oh, we're fighting over here, that's where it is. He's almost dead already. We've barely even done anything. This is sad. I feel kind of sorry for these guys. Well, not really. I wouldn't say I feel sorry for them. They're getting what they have coming to them, though, but it's still sad. You're done. There's no way for you to win, so just give up. We don't have any secret information. Ha! About that. I said I had a plan, didn't I? I know how important those stupid Sophronia trees are to you, so I decided I'll burn them bit by bit until you hand over the documents. What? You wouldn't dare. They're innocent. You can't. It seems like we're finally getting the upper hand. See that? We're starting with the three of them. I'll let my colleagues do the honors. Give me the documents, or should I set more fires? I keep telling you I don't have any. Guys, there's no use talking to them. Quickly, let's put out the fires. Okay, let's do it. Wouldn't it be quicker to just give up the documents? Well, it's your choice. I'll be waiting until you change your minds and burning trees to pass time. Do you want to tell them it's raining, or do you think we should just let them try to start the fires and then walk away with their head drooping that they have such terrible plans?
I hope to lend you strength.
Poppy honored to improve.
Oh my god, it is actually burning! It is actually burning!
Nothing to worry about now.
Phew. We only just made it.
I'm not sure about the other trees. I wonder if they're okay.
I don't remember this quest at all. I kept thinking it as we were playing through it, and I kept expecting like something to happen where I'd be like, oh yeah, I know this quest, that's where this happens, but I don't remember this quest. It's possible that I've never played it. I didn't get Florin at all on my first playthrough, and I think anytime that I ever got Florin, it was pretty late, and I didn't know where any of the beguiling charms were unless I looked at a guide. And you have to get up to level 5 in order to do Florin's quest and get all those items in the before anybody will talk to you. It'd be kind of a lot to dedicate yourself to without looking it up, so yeah, I don't think I've ever played this quest before now that I'm actually seeing it in action. Funny, even before I was making videos, I was forgetting about Florin. Okay, this one's actually in a pool of water while it's raining. Why would they think this would be a good one to torch? At least do one of the ones that's not sitting in a pile of water.
It's all okay now.
A timely intervention.
Let's see if the other trees are okay.
I have to say, if this really is my first time seeing this, I'm impressed by how much of this is voiced. They did 2 of them that are sitting in there? Jeez. I'm impressed by how much of this is voiced. I wasn't expecting that. This sparkling water as the raindrops hit it. It's so beautiful. And there's these tall structures.
Ah, no! The mighty Zeke will see him off. The Zekinator falls. Huh.
That time I just ran by it fine. Nothing actually happened.
It's all okay now.
Excellent. Looks like we were just in time.
I wonder if the other trees are okay.
Look over there. Another tree burning. Hurry, we have to help her. Get out of the way or I'll make you regret it. Putting out fires we went and set. I'll show you. No more. You won't be burning any more trees. Shut your filthy gob. This has nothing to do with you. Move or I'll make you move. The Sophronia trees are important to the people of Fonsamima. We won't let you hurt the trees anymore. Stop your yammering. Someone get him out of my face. We're Orions, born and bred. We've all had combat training. If you punks think you can go through us, you just ruddy try. Everyone's guarding the trees. I never knew so many people cared about the outdoors. Florin, let's hurry to help. Sure, I'll join the struggle gladly. How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? You're even weak against the element that I am. These guys are so sadly prepared. It's kind of a wonder that they were even allowed to go run away and do this in the first place. You'd think that they'd be beaten into submission from the first loss. They do not know when to quit. Alright, so Gaia Crash sounds like a nice way to go with this guy. Like, any of it matters. We can just mindlessly spam, probably, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess the story of the quest does acknowledge how weak they are, and they have to have backup plans as a result. So at least they thought of that. Swing? No, rumble pitch, not rumble swing. There we go, Gaia Crash.
Witness
Restraint isn't a concept I'm familiar with.
Blade combo, 3rd stage. Awesome.
But it was AoE. Floren's expression at the end of that. Oh man, that is so good. He knows that you guys are so screwed and he's just relishing in every second of it. I'm right there with you. I love nature. I've mentioned before that it really disturbed me as a kid, certain things that humans do to nature, and I'm there with you, Florin. This is pretty great. Just being able to beat up these guys. The fact they're just like completely evil too. Nothing redeemable about them. You can just not feel bad beating their faces in. And that's nice every once in a while. Yeah, level 4. You've earned it.
Been trying for this.
Just follow my lead. Draw yelled much? This ends here.
Tora, you do it. Pyra? Oh, we're gonna be able to launch him right in his skyward. He was in the air when he died. Well, fainted.
Hey, Miss. Thanks for guarding the Grand Arbor and everyone. I can't take all the credit. Everyone else pitched in too. I wouldn't have been able to save the tree without my friends helping out. Some people may not care about the environment, but there are loads of people who do.
I'm in the second camp. This tree means a lot to me.
Me too. It's the most cheeriest thing we have here.
That's wonderful. Please don't change that way of thinking. We promise not to, miss. Just so you know, I'm not a miss. I'm a mister.
What?
Huh? You mean you didn't know? You must have known, right?
On my second playthrough, when I got Florin for the first time, I 100%ed this game before realizing that Florin was male. I found out because a Merc mission counter didn't go up, and I went, wow, that's a glitch. And then I found out, oh. Hey, Mister, sorry. I think you might have gotten in trouble because of that pendant I gave you. The person who gave it to me was a bit scary, so I didn't want to keep it, so I gave it to you, Mister. Is that what it was? No matter, it's all good. We've sorted it all out, so no worries. Really? Well, if you're sure. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. Say, Zeke, what's up? I'm curious about that pendant. Want to check it out? What, I'm supposed to do it? You just said it was fine. Oh, go on. Fine. I'll admit I'm curious too. I'll look into it with the Merc's help. Yeah, looks like even my driver is no match for my charm. So we're not quite done here. There's somewhat of a part 3 to this with the mercenaries group. Specials level 4+4, nice. Arts heal 4, and a rebirth amulet. Boost the effective HP potions by 40%, not good. New to the Merc group is Who's Pendant? I was gonna say, joke's on you, Florin, I'm gonna send you away on this, but we need a lot of things that you might not be able to supply. It's gonna be only 15 minutes before we find out what's going on, so what say you we go take care of a few things, like seeing what new skills we unlocked. I forgot about that.
I get more captivating by the minute.
Combat support function primed. Where to, Master Pawn?
Thanks to Beguiling Charms level 5, there's now some new things that we can get with that skill. Hello, Agate. How long must I wait around here? I want to go adventuring too. You've been one of our more underutilized blades because you still haven't had your quest yet and your affinity chart is stuck forever at level 2 until we do that. Herbal. Steve Herbal at your service. This brand has grown larger. Now with everything well sorted, you might be able to try organizing some mock battles with their mercenary bands. You think our men are gonna grow strong just from doing push-ups and practicing swings in the training ground? Facing enemies in proper combat situation is the trigger men need to take a good hard look at themselves. You've already picked out a team for you to face. You'll help us out, won't you? Leave it to Tora, to Rex and friends. They handle it somehow. Of course, if we're gonna do this thing, both sides should aim for nothing less than victory. Don't you half-arse it. Tora, get it. Daily training gives affinity max evade 4 and a range boost up 5. Pretty decent, actually. This guy's nice posture. If you just clear your mind, he's under the waterfall clearing his head. That's great. You know you're doing it wrong, right? I never noticed this before. Well, looking around for this, I found Ramik here. Hey, numbnuts, listen to— Whoa! Zeke! You just got inflicted with blowdown, yo. Some of the Garfon ankle biters said they saw giant fish down at Farlane Wells. I bet every merc group this side of all rest will be angling for that whopper. We're the ones who found it, but at this rate, some other bunch of drongo mercs is gonna get it. Go on, get off your arse. Catch that fish and do us proud for a change. That's what my dad was saying the other day. This girl is amazing. We have found a young Kumatora here. Another merc mission. King of the Spring. Isn't too exciting, actually. Not as exciting as that makes it. Wait, what did the description say? What did the description? I have to know this. This is important, is vital information. Seems a group of kids spotted a... Oh, no. No matter how hard I looked, he just wouldn't appear. And then it hit me that he only comes out during the day. Something I haven't seen documented anywhere. Hey, you're new around here, right? Yeah, what about it? Have you been a mercenary for a while? A fair while, I guess. I bet you get a ton of cool stories about life as a fighter for hire. Let me think. Tell me about the job that you earn the most money on. Ah, well, that's easy. You know the mine near Fonsamima? Yeah, I know it. Back in the day, they used to mine some real valuable stuff out of there. Really? Wow. But one time, a bunch of monsters made a nest down there, so we got asked to go and clear them out. The folks who were mining out there were making top dollar, so the pay packet was pretty nice. Yeah, they're a pretty influential bunch, I guess. We took care of them and cleaned the place up, but in no time at all, the little bastards set up shop there again. It's like they didn't know when to quit. We'd bash them up and they'd come back for more. Didn't matter to us. Every time we cut some down to size, ka-ching, cool. And we got paid like 20 times thanks to those monsters. On the 21st time, well, the quarry fell in because of all the fighting. That's how badass we were. You've got a really colorful history. I got all giddy talking about it there. No worries, it's really awesome to think about. Hey, did you ever take any of the ore from that mine back in the day? Yeah, I still have some. You want it? Huh? Yeah. 3 cube chips. Some pretty disappointing core chips. It's another quest reward, I suppose. I still haven't gone to Van Damme's grave yet. I'm thinking I'll go tell the old guy that his band's gotten even greater now than back when he was the boss. I haven't been in Garfont from the beginning, but even I can tell it's been growing at an incredible rate. I guess the secret to success is trust in your blades with total faith. There are no drivers quite like you anywhere in all rest. This guy was really cool. I like it when tough guys have a nice side to them.
Journeys make Tora tired.
The last one is found in the Soprik Old Market in Theoswar. Hey, are you gonna give the grassy girl $1 million? I hope so. Who, me? Yeah, you. I'm actually a blade of grass, you know, and I've got a name, Florin. Sorry. I mean, we don't see a lot of plants and stuff in Tantal. There's so much snow, I got a bit carried away. I see. You like trees and plants and stuff like that. Would you like to hear about the flora they have in other places? You bet! Yeah, tell me about it! Well... Wow, I had no idea there was so much green stuff out there in the world. That was really interesting. You told me about things I never even read about. So I'd like to give you a little thank you. Huh? Yeah. Miss, is it okay if I touch your clothes? Like, are they made of some special plants or something? Hey, cut it out! Unicorn scarf. Outlanders, hey, listen. Apparently when I'm older, I'll be allowed to leave Tantal too. I really love plants. I read all about them in an encyclopedia in the library. I want to go and find them all. Man, amazing! But in the meantime, I need to go out and explore Tantal and find the plants that haven't been discovered yet. Kid, you'll have lots of valuable information for the botanists in the outside world, trust me. Unicorn Scarf is extended break duration. None of these items are particularly great, but I'm not gonna say no to free stuff. 6 minutes still. So in the meantime, that's a lot of core crystals. Outfitted Zeke for some luck, let's see what those Lindworm anti-imperialists were hiding in their main base of operations. Many attempts were made. None of them successful. None of them even good.
Are you satisfied?
So it was an Ardanian merc who gave Gina the pendant. No wonder where she is now. It's a multiple parter. It's like even when we finish going over Florin, we don't. But rather than sit here for hours waiting for merc missions to resolve just so we can have it all in one video, been there, done that, I think we're gonna stop here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, not you. I was not establishing a shot for your side quest, not yet anyway. We're gonna be headed back to Araya and get to know another one of our not so good blades a lot better, giving them their time to shine. Shiny is right. See you guys then.